Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Cardio Strength Fusion for better biking in the month of June 2023. I have a small stool that sometimes will imitate the angle of my bike. I ride a road bike, but actually I'm more down here on my bike. But whatever angle you have is going to be great. I also have 3 sizes of hand weights that I'm going to play around with a little bit. If you were with me last week, we pushed it a little bit harder on the strength training side. So if you didn't see that one, you can go back and visit that video on YouTube. Today's strength training for sure, but we're going to be pushing a little bit more on the cardio side to keep that heart rate up at a steady state, maybe in that zone 2 area for a longer period of time to work some endurance. All right, so let's get started with our warm up. Make sure you are listening to your body today, so that everything's feeling good with all the movements that we do. But let's take our feet a little wider than hips distance apart. Take a nice breath. And exhale. We're just going to tap the toe right and left, and just shifting your body weight side to side. I'm going to bring my music volume up just a tiny bit. Hopefully it doesn't drown it out on your end. Right and left. So we want to gradually warm up all the joints. Let's just bring the arms across nice and easy. Starting to warm up those shoulders a little bit. Tapping the toes, we're warming up the ankles. We want to hit all those muscles that we use for bike riding. Keep going with the legs. Take one arm a little higher and push it across. This will add a rotation. Going at your own pace. If you need to slow it down, feel free to do that. Let's take it up a little higher, diagonal. Four more. All right, back to that swing out, side to side. Take your right arm across the front. Give yourself a little shoulder stretch. And your left arm across the front. Maybe your heart rate's starting to elevate a little. Okay, bring your feet back together. Tap it to the front tap. Do a little bit of a march action by a bicep curl up toward your shoulder with your arms. Curl it out. Now make the arm longer so you're just reaching a straight arm forward. It's opposites, very functional. So as we're tapping the left foot, our right arm is forward. As we're tapping our right foot, the left arm is forward. Now change the tap of the feet and flex the heel out. Flex. Pull up your toes. Fire your shins. Change the arms, press down. Activating those triceps to give it a push. Hold the right heel out. Tap your toe. Now we can still push here. A little bit of shoulder movement. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold your toe up and rotate out and across. Right from the top of your thigh bone. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the middle, pull the toe up and stretch down. Just a gentle stretch for the back of your right leg. One more breath. Exhale, come up, switch your feet, and tap your toe. Now push to the front. Push, like you're pushing a wall away from you. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold your toe up, take it to the side and across. So I'm lifting my toe up as I'm rotating. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, pull the toe up, stretch forward. I'm supporting right here on the back leg, the bent knee. One more breath. And exhale, come up. So I'm going to be turning to the side so you can see my side body. Tap to the back, back. So almost like a little cross-country ski. When my right foot goes back, my right arm is forward. So same arm and leg are moving away. Core is nice and steady. All right, let's hold the right foot back. Press your heel down, take a stretch. We'll raise up on the toe, lift and lower. Arms go forward and back. And press back, nice straight arms, activate the back of the upper arm. One more. Hold it down. Reach behind your back, stretch your chest muscles. And then release that. Switch your feet. Up on the back toe, lift. Lift. Now this time, open your arms out to the side like this. Open. It's like a little shoulder raise. Up, down, up, down. Nice dynamic stretch for your back leg calf muscle. One more and hold it down. Open up, take a big chest expansion. Pull your arms back, open up your heart. And release it down. Okay, march in place. Pick up those knees. Pump your arms. Good job. Right foot marches forward and back. Right foot forward and back. So when you step forward, you have to push away. Push away. Now you can change your arms if you'd like. Push forward, pull back. You can even take it up higher. Now I want you to do this vigorously so you start to get your heart rate up into zone 2. We're going to stay with this movement for a while so you can get that heart rate up and feel comfortable with the movement. You can take a bigger step. You can speed up. Just getting that heart rate up. We've got 30 seconds to go on this leg. Right foot forward, right foot back. Left foot just marches in place. You're still picking your foot up off the floor. Good job. Just a few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Back to your march right in the middle. Pump your arms. Now your left foot's going to march forward and back. Left foot. Great job. Push away. So bend your knee as you step forward and push off of it. Push it away. Push it away. Maybe reach the arms. Nice job. So I want to get the heart rate up into our steady state zone. In our heart rate, maybe zone 2, or even up towards the low end of zone 3. Arms can go higher. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to get into steady state. So I want to do these actions for at least 2 to 3 minutes. But if you need to take a break or slow down, feel free to do that. We have 30 seconds to go on this leg. Good job. Kind of do a rating of perceived exertion on a scale of 1 to 10. How hard do you feel you're working? I want you at least at a 5. Maybe more. 4, 3, 2. Back to a march in place. Pump your arms. Okay, option to pick up weights in your hands for your squats. You don't have to, but you can pick up maybe one big one or a couple smaller ones. It's going to be at our chest. We'll bring our feet about hips distance apart. So your right foot will move. We'll squat and step back to your bike pedal. Squat, step back on your pedal. Squat, step back. Now, if you need some help with balance, put your hands on your stool. You're going to step out, squat, step back to the pedal. Squat, back to the pedal. Your right leg is the one that's moving. Your left foot stays on the floor. Great job. I want you to get used to this movement because eventually we're going to add arms with this as an option. Now you can do your squat and lunge slow or a double pulse. Down, down, back, back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Down and back. 10 seconds on this leg. One more of each. Come all the way up. Relax your arms. Then bring it back to the chest. Your left leg will be the moving leg. Step out into your squat. Then step back onto your pedal. Out. So my leg movements aren't really big. I'm keeping it in pretty tight. So the foot that's not moving off the ground is the one that's getting the most work because I'm never straightening that leg all the way up. I've constantly got workload in that leg. You can add the double pulse. 1, 2, back. 1, 2. Side and on the pedal. So we're not stepping our foot behind the other one. you're on your bike pedals. So they're almost front and back, but they're next to each other a little bit. Good. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Take a break, set your weight down. Good job. Back to your right foot march. So I'm going to march out, out, in, out, together, out, together. Wide, narrow, wide, narrow, right, left, right, left. Great job. Now, as you guys know, I'm not supposed to demonstrate very much impact, if anything, but I want to show you one option, and I'm only going to do it once. Then if you want to do it, you can stay with it. So instead of walking my feet together, I'm going to jump my feet together. Ready? It looks like this. All right, so if you want to do it, out, out, jump. Out, out, jump. I'm going to obey doctor's orders because we don't want this crooked knee to get any worse in the next few months before we get it fixed. Keep going, guys. 10 seconds. Out, together, out, and jump, out, and jump. 2 more. Last one, march in place. Okay, what we do on the right side, we have to do on the left side. So now your left foot starts first. Out, together, out, together. Left, right, left, right. Now you can certainly change what you're doing with your arms. This is just really functional movement, kind of alternating. Bend your knees a little bit more. If you want to really get that heart rate, go down, down, and up, up. Great job. Now I'm going to do that demonstration only one more time for your high impact option. So instead of stepping out and stepping in, you'll step out and jump in. It looks like this. Out, out, jump. So if you want to add that in, feel free to do so. Out, out, jump. Out, out, jump. Each time we're starting with this left foot. Good. Keep it up. Just a few more seconds on this side. Woo! 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one, march in place. Good job. Okay, pick up 2 hand weights that you want to do for bicep curls. So we're going to go back to that squat and step back on the pedal. Bend both knees a little bit. Your right foot goes out, back on the pedal. Double pulse. Now as you step to the side, left bicep curl, and the right when you step back. Left, right, left, right. Any style of bicep curl you like. It's your left leg that's getting most of the work. It's under load the entire time. Out, back to the pedal. 8 More. 7. 6. Chest is up, but slightly hinged forward. 4. 3. 2. 1. And rest. Come up. Shake out your legs. Ready for the legs only on the other side. Out. Back on the pedal. Out. On your pedal. When I step on the pedal, my back heel is off the floor. It's not touching the ground. All right, whenever you're ready to add arms as you step out, the right arm curls. And the left. Right. Left. 2 little baby squats. 2 little baby split squats. Your quads and glutes should be feeling this by now. And your biceps. Let's get 8 more of these. And 7. 6. Heart rate should still be up as well because we're using a lot of muscles, which causes the blood flow to have to increase and the breathing rate. 2 more. 1 more. And rest. Okay, set your weights down. Back to a little cardio. We're going to step to the right tap, the left tap. Reach and pull your arms. Bend your knees a little bit. Nice big step to the side. We're just tapping the toe for now. So this basic movement will stay the same. The only thing that changes is what we do with the lifting of the legs. So lift the knee, knee, knee. Step, knee up, knee up. You can add a rotation across. Good job. Nice big step wide, uses those hips. 8, 7. Core is engaged. 4, 3, 2. Back to a step tap. Step tap. Good job. Next leg movement, lift it side, side. Use your outer thighs. Step lift. Good job. Try to keep up your pace, but you're in control. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Step tap side to side. Bend your knees a little bit. Next movement. Pull your heel back to your butt. Back, back, back. This is our hamstring curl. Firing the back of the leg. Good job. Let's keep that heart rate up. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3. Step side to side. Now, if you want a little higher impact, you can add a little hop over to the side. I'm only going to do it when I go this way because this is my good knee. So you can hop both directions, but I'm not going to land on my left leg after a hop. So either side to side or step hop, step hop. 10 seconds. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. It's a drink break, so let's grab our water. Maybe check your heart rate on your device, or rating of perceived exertion, or look at the clock and time your pulse. Okay, we're going to go back one more time to these squats and back on the pedal. I want you to pick a weight where you can lift your arms straight forward. So I'm going to go down to my lightest workload. I have 3s just for reference. Okay, so we'll just start by softly bending the knees. Your right foot will move. Pulse, pulse, step on the pedal. Side. This should feel pretty comfortable now because we've done this several times before. As my right foot steps out, my left hand lifts and the right hand. Lift, left hand. Now, if the shoulder raise doesn't feel okay, do the bicep curl. We did that one before. That's fine. And you don't have to come all the way up to the shoulder. You can do these right in here. We have 8 more of these. 1, 2. Which leg is working more? Yes, you're right. The left. I know you all said that. 4. Because we feel it. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. I know it should seem like the one that we're moving is working harder, but no, the stationary one is working harder. Okay, last time we're going to do this combo. Bend your knees a little bit. Your left leg is the moving leg. Out, back on the pedal. Out, back on the pedal. And I'm doing a double pulse. Okay, if you're ready to add the arms, as you step out, your right arm lifts. Then your left as you step back on the pedal. Nice job. Woo! Keep it going. Nice job. Range of motion is up to you. We have 8 more. Here's 1, 2. Legs and arms and core working together. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Shake out those legs, set your weights down. Nicely done. Okay, we use the back of our arm a lot for cycling because those triceps are engaged a lot when our hands are forward on the handlebars. So we are going to do a tricep push-up. The way it goes is the arms come close to our body and we push away. So we can come over to the wall. We can do it right here. We can come towards our stool if it's not going to move. And we can come here, or we can come down to the mat and come here. Okay, so you choose. We have 1 minute. So get yourself set up. I'm going to use my stool here. Ready? In 4, 3, ready, and go. Now your elbows are staying close to your rib cage. So it's looking like this. You're going at your own pace, at your own depth of movement. Good job. We are at the halfway mark, 30 seconds to go. I'll do a few on the wall. Nice job, almost there. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's stretch our arms. So the right arm's going to come up, reach behind your back, like you're doing the back scratch test. And if you want, you can push this arm forward, or you can grab your elbow and pull it back. And then release that arm down. Lift your left arm up. Try to reach behind the back of your neck. Maybe press it forward or pull it from the back. Okay, we have some balance with single leg deadlifts. I'd like you to pick up one weight. It can be a fairly heavy one. And I'm going to use my chair here, my little stool, for a little bit of balance. So I want you to hold the weight in your right hand. Your left foot steps forward on the floor. You can use the chair with your left hand. We'll lift this back leg up. So we're standing on the left. Weight is in the right. And we'll come down toward the knees. Pick it up a little bit. Down and up. So I'm hinging right from my hip. I'm not bending over from my waist. I'm working my left hamstring and glute, the posterior chain. "30 seconds. Good job. Do you feel that fatigue in the leg that's on the floor? Let's do one more. Then come down in your position. Hold it here. Pull your elbow back and down. Pull back. Now, if your standing leg is really getting tired, set both feet down, bend your knees a little bit, and keep going with the arm. Pull back. Pull back. 4 more. Nice. 3, 2. Oh, my left hip. Last one. Come all the way up and shake out those legs a little bit. Okay, we have the other side to do. So I'm going to turn around. Weight is in your left hand. Your right foot steps forward onto the floor. I'm going to use my right hand on my chair for balance. Pick up your back foot a little bit, then hinge. Down to the knee, back up, but not all the way. Want you to feel this down the back of your standing leg. your core and your torso is very squared, so we're not twisting our spine. Inhale down, exhale up. 5 more. This works powerful glutes and hamstrings for bike riding. Take it down and hold it right here. Pull the elbow up and down. Pull. Again, if your right leg is really fatiguing, put both feet on the floor, bend your knees a little bit, and pull up from here. It's nice, strong muscle group so we can do our heavy weight. 5 more. 4. Oh, that right hip is talking now. 2. 1. Come all the way up. Shake out the legs. Nice work. Set that weight down. We're going to move our stool or chair out of the way. Let's grab one more drink before we go down onto our mats. All right, I'm going to bring this out away a little bit toward you. So we'll need 2 weights of medium size. All right, 2 weights medium size. Roll yourself down. And then we'll set our feet flat on the floor. Tuck your tailbone a little bit so your lower back is imprinted. Open our arms slow. 4, 3, 2, 1, and close. 4, 3, 2, 1, and close. Now make sure your weights aren't up by your face. You want to have them over the center to the low part of your chest. So this would be incorrect up here. So we don't want our arms really high up. So pull them down and now open. And come all the way up. Slow. One more. Hold your weights up, lift your hips up into your bridge. Stay up there, working our triceps. We bend the elbows so the weights come right next to our earlobes. And then we press back up. Your elbows are pointing right up toward the ceiling. Use your hamstrings and glutes to keep your hips up. Inhale to bend the elbows. Exhale to straighten. We can add the hips, lowering on the tricep and lifting as we straighten our arms up. Lower and lift. You can also keep your hips just on the floor or just holding them up. One more repetition. And then set your hips down. Bring your elbows in. Set your weights down on your mat. We have bicycles. We'll start slow by lifting the right knee up and the left knee up. Hands behind the back. As the right knee comes up, you bring that left elbow across, right elbow across. So you can keep these really slow and 1 foot on the floor at all times. Your next level up to try is knees and table. Come across, other side. Or as we come across, you can send the opposite leg long. Now from here, once you have the one you like, you can set your pace, maybe going quicker. "25 seconds. Relax your neck. Working through your obliques. We need those for bicycling. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your head down. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll over onto your side. We can lift up onto our elbow, take our hand weight, light to medium workload, rotator cuff up and across the body. Your elbow stays into your waistline. Elbow is about 90 degrees. Options: send the top leg long, up, down, up, down. Now, if doing more than one thing is too much for your mind to think about, just pick either the arm or just the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your weight down. See if you can pick your hips up off the floor and hold this. Hold it, hold it. You're using your lat muscle to lift your hips off the floor. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Set your hip down. All right, switch around to your other side. You're on your elbow. Knees are stacked, bend about 90 degrees. We have the weight tucked in. Rotator cuff. Nice and smooth, slow movement. External rotation. The muscles we're working here are the supraspinatus, the infraspinatus, and the teres minor. If you want to add the leg with it, here we go, up. Or you can stop the arm and just do the leg. Five more. Three more. One more time. Relax your weight, stack your knees. Okay, we're going to try to lift our hip up off the ground just a couple of inches. Ready? Pick it up. Feel your lat working underside your rib cage here. "10 seconds to hold. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. All right, come to a seated position. You've got your hand weight in your right hand. I'm going to turn this way a little bit. Well, I'm mirroring you, so I'll do it this way. Lean back a little bit. You're going to open out, pull it toward you. Rotate out, pull it toward you. Now this is mostly bicep, truly said. But since we're leaning back a little bit, we get the gravity to work that internal rotation of the rotator cuff a little bit. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit yourself up. Switch hands. Right under the knees. That works good. Okay, so we're leaning back to work the abs. Elbows about 90 degrees. Rotate out. Pull it toward you. Your elbow stays right up against your rib cage. We have 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Set your weight down next to your mat. Come over to your hands and knees. So from all fours, we'll be doing spinal balance, but your option is to tuck your weight underneath your right knee, and you're going to pull it tight and hold it back there. Lift your right leg up off the floor, and we'll push the leg up toward the ceiling, halfway down. Ceiling. You can do this without a weight as well. Once you find your balance, your left hand comes off the floor. Up, down. We have 10 more. 9. Nice neutral spine. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Place your left hand down. Bring your knee down. Switch that weight to place it behind your left knee as an option. You have to bend your knee and squeeze it in tight. Bring your leg up. Start on both hands. Press the knee up, halfway down. Up, halfway down. Now maybe you take your right hand off the floor. Maybe not. It's a challenge. 10, 9, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bring your hand down, bring the knee down. Remove the weight from behind your knee. Come down to your elbows. Walk your feet behind you. Drop your hips down so they're barely off the ground. Hold a hover. This is your forearm plank. Option, tuck your toes under, lift your knees up off the mat. 30 seconds, we're holding. Make sure you're taking the options that work best for you. Knees can come down at any time. Keep your belly up off the floor, engage your core. We are almost there. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your knees come down, press yourself up, come back to a child's pose. Okay, we have some time for stretching. Now, when we sit on our bikes for long periods of time, our hip flexors get really tight. So let's take a big step forward with your right foot into your kneeling lunge, and we're stretching the front of our left hip. Our left hand can lift. Just hold and breathe. And just about 10 more seconds. Maybe we can sink down a little deeper. All right, let's shift back into a hamstring stretch. Straighten out this front leg. If you can't touch the floor, your hand weights work really nice, like little blocks right here. If you want to use those, you can hold yourself up on your hand weights. All right, let's switch legs so we can bring our hands to the inside to bring this right leg around. Take a big step forward with your left foot. And come up to your kneeling lunge. Right arm can raise up. Ten seconds, breathing. All right, let's shift back into our hamstring stretch. Straighten out your front leg. And we'll get a little bit more use out of our weights today. Okay, both hands in the middle to swing that leg around. We'll tuck our toes, lift the hips up, push our heels down for a downward dog. Or you can stand up and use your chair to put your hands on for your down dog. Pressing your heels down, getting a nice stretch for your shoulders. And then we'll walk our feet towards our hands. Coming into a forward bend, grab your elbows, hang in ragdoll. Maybe a little bit of a sway side to side. Let your lower back relax. Release your arms. Roll yourself up from the base of your spine. Your head comes up last. Open your arms. Inhale, reach up. Slightly press your hips forward. Extend the front of your spine. And then lower the arms down. Step your feet out nice and wide. Bring your right arm over, stretch. Left arm. Stretch. It's nice to hold this a little longer. And come up, goalpost arms, pull your elbows back, look to the right. Look to the left. Look center. Lower your arms. Bring your right arm across. Side tilt your head toward your shoulder. Come up with the head. Inhale, open. Left arm across, hug it in. Side tilt your head toward the left shoulder. Bring your head up, open. And then bend your knees, bring your hands right down to your thighs. Twist your body to the right, rotate as far as you can, look back behind you. Come all the way over to the other side, rotate. And back to the center. Bend your right knee to straighten out your left leg. Get a little stretch right here through the inner thigh. Maybe your hamstring as well. You have the flexibility. You can bring your hand down to your dumbbell. All right, let's switch on over. Bend your left knee, stretch your right inner thigh. And then come back to the middle, bend both knees one more time, round your back like a cat, look toward your belly, and roll yourself all the way up. Last deep breath.